Hi guys! Welcome to day 16 of our free of cut review, and ang ating topic naman for today is probability, permutations, and combinations. So, ito ngayon ang topic natin sa mathematics plus mamaya sa Earth ay plate tectonics, earthquakes, and volcanoes. So, ngayon, let's start with probability, permutations, and combinations first. So, define muna natin kung ano ba ang probability. So, probability is the mathematics of expressing how likely or unlikely an event is to happen in quantitative form rather than a vague description like likely or unlikely. Tapos guys, i-define natin yung mga terms na iba. An experiment is any repeatable activity like tossing a coin, rolling a die, or drawing a card. And ang outcome naman is yung possible result ng experiment na yon. Okay, so ang sample space naman is the set of all possible outcomes, while ang event is one or more outcomes taken from that sample space. Gets? So, probability guys is always a number from 0 to 1, 0 being impossible, 1 being completely possible, which is certain, di ba? So, okay, tapos na tayo doon. Tapos dito naman tayo sa, meron ditong worked examples, kung gusto nyo sagutan, just take a screenshot. Tapos meron naman tayo ditong factorials, permutations, and combinations. So, ang factorial guys of a number n is written as n as exclamation mark. Tapos, ibig sabihin nun is minumultiply mo yung every whole number from n down to 1. Bawa, ibig sabihin ng 5 factorial, that is 5 times 4 times 3 is 2 times 1. Ganon ang factorial. So, ayun guys. The fundamental counting principle says that if there are p ways to do one thing and q ways to do another, there are p times q ways to do both, and this is the foundation for both permutations and combinations. So guys, ang permutation is an arrangement of objects where order matters. Permutation, order matters. Tapos naman kapag combination, it doesn't. Okay, so ayan, may mga key points dyan. Nakasulat na dyan yung mga formula. May analogy din and worked examples. May quick practice din kayo na pwedeng gawin. So that's it for our mathematics portion. Lipat naman agad tayo sa science portion. Medyo marami kasi to game. So the science portion is about plate tectonics, earthquakes, and volcanoes. So ang plate tectonics guys, diba nga na-discuss natin last video, yung lithosphere is the crust plus the upper mantle, diba? So nagiging tectonic plates yon. I mean, they are broken into large plate tectonics that float and slowly move atop the ductile asthenosphere, okay? Driven by convection currents in the mantle. This idea grew out of Alfred Wegener's continental drift hypothesis, supported by evidence such as the puzzle piece fit of continents like South America and Africa, as well as the matching fossils and rock types such as that are found on continents now separated by oceans. Bale, alam niyo naman na siguro yung continental drift. It means na mayroong isang supercontinent dati tapos naghiwa-hiwalay yun, di ba? Tapos, ayan daw yung mga evidence nun. So, meron naman 3 main types of plate boundaries which are divergent, convergent, and transform. Divergent, pag ganito, ibig sabihin nun, nag-generate ng crust pati na mid-ocean ridge. Ang convergent naman, pag ganyan, ibig sabihin, yung mas dense na oceanic plate is magsasubduct beneath a continental plate. Kaya guys, na-form ang mga volcanoes and deep trenches. While 2 continental plates crumple upward into mountain ranges like the Himalayas. Bali daw kapag 2 continental plates naman, magiging mountain ranges katulad ng Himalayas. So, take into note kung ano yung mga landscape or mga na-form kapag nangyayari ang divergent or convergent na plate boundaries. Ang transform naman pag ganito. Kumbaga, they slide past each other horizontally, kaya nagkakaroon tayo ng earthquakes katulad ng sa San Andreas Fault, okay? So, sa earthquakes naman guys, ang earthquakes happen when stored energy along a fault is suddenly released, sending out seismic waves that shake the ground. So, ang hypocenter or yung focus is the underground point where the slip begins. Tapos guys, ang epicenter naman is yung point on the surface that is directly above it, okay? Ang body waves naman is yung nagtatravel sa Earth's interior kung saan meron tayong P waves at S waves. Ang P waves yung pinakamabilis. Kahit anong state of matter nakapag-travel siya, may it be solid, liquid, gas. Ang S waves naman slower kasi nga S slower and can only travel through solids. Isa pa, S solid, okay? So, ang sunod naman nun guys, meron tayong surface waves then na they travel only along the Earth's surface and cause the most damage. Okay, so ang pinagkaiba naman ng magnitude tsaka ng intensity, ang magnitude is a quantitative measure of the energy released at the source. While ang intensity naman is yung qualitative measure, kumbaga kung gaano kalaki, kung gaano kalala yung sira. Tapos naman guys, sa faults, meron namang tatlo na naman which are normal, reverse, and strike slip. Ang normal, the tension pulls rock apart. Ang reverse, compression pushes rock together. Tapos ang strike slip, rock blocks slide horizontally past each other para lang siyang convergent, divergent, and transform. That is it for the earthquakes. So, meron dyan key points, analogy, and worked examples. So, meron naman dito ang volcanoes. So, volcanism occurs when molten rock rises to the surface. Kasi nga, di ba, meron tayong molten rock sa baba. So, kapag daw mag-rise siya sa surface, ang mangyayari is mag-erupt na yon yung volcano. Yung molten material na yon guys, yun yung tinatawag natin na magma. Tapos, and lava, the molten material is called magma underground and lava. So, kapag nasa underground pa yung molten material na yon, magma pa. Pero pag pumutok na, yung magiging lava na ang tawag. So, volcanoes form in three tectonic settings which are convergent boundaries, kung saan the subducting plate releases water that lowers the melting point of the rock above it. Divergent boundaries, hotspots, shield volcanoes, cinder cones, and composite volcanoes. So, ayan guys. Pwede nyo basahin dyan yung mga characteristic nila. Screenshot nyo na lang para mas maintindihan nyo. And that is it for our science portion. Meron pa dito key points, analogy, work example, and quick practice kung gusto nyo sagutan. And that is it for our session for today sa day 16 ng ating free of cat review. So, I'm sorry guys kung nagmamadali. Natapos na kasi ang araw eh. So, yun lang. Bye-bye!